Hi, welcome to a video of my various finds for Sunday, June 1st and Monday, June 2nd, 2025. Monday because I have 2-day vacation this week, from Monday to Tuesday off. So Sunday morning was a crappy Sunday morning because for this outdoor flea market, since the weather was really cold and very few sellers, I was sure not to find anything. I managed to get the complete first season of WKRP in Cincinnati on 3 DVD. It's when I did my photo inventory of my finds that I realized, some of the original musical content has been edited for this DVD release. I'm not looking forward to see which songs were taken off, but I've been wanting to see this, and I really looked through the whole lot to see if I could find maybe the second season. I don't know how many seasons they made. Well, better than nothing. So 3 discs in great shape. The box is a little bit crushed there. So that was $5, and I'm desperate for incandescent bulbs, quality ones that people took out of their lamps to put these stupid fluorescent bulbs. So I got the only one I got from this box of bulbs was Sylvania 25 watt. I've tested it, works fine. This is for my night stand lamp. So that was 50 cents. So $5.50. That's it. Now Monday, I did a tour of some supermarket stores in my city, and I continued my hunt for some store displays I really love, and I got myself a second one and a third one to add to my collection. So I got this one I got in April. I'm sure I made a video of that one, but now I have I have 3. So it was always the same thing. I would show my interest in those signs and be all like dorky and childlike and grown men acting like a kid who finds a character cute, and asking can I reserve it for when you get rid of it. And because it's been over a month, well, the first store I visited who had one said, oh, you can take it right now. So which I did, but it was placed in the beer fridge, and it had, well, these flaps were flattened, and it had some boxes of cases of beers this high, both sides. So it was a pain in the butt to remove it because the flaps got stuck. What I didn't realize until I got home is that one of the 2 feet was left behind between the boxes, the crates of beer. Yeah, I marked it. So much later, during like after supper, because this was found in the morning. After supper, I went back and found it. It took me like 10 seconds to find it between the cases of beer, and I left with. I explained why I came back, because of course it wasn't the same employees. So I got the feet. And my IQ drops a lot when I just like, so cute. And there's something about having 3 of them that's so cute. I'm building an army of deers. Cute deers. So yeah, this one I had to go back and get the second missing feet, I don't know, 4 feet, 2 feet, piece of cardboard, missing piece of cardboard. And then I went to, I'm trying to remember my day, how it went. Then I went to another one of these groceries stores, and boom, same thing happened. Oh, you can take it right away. And that one wasn't in the fridge, it was like in the aisle. And another really nice man said, oh, you can take it right now. Oh, yeah, thank you. And I was so happy I was getting a third one. So that one went a little bit better. Unfortunately, it has a fold here. They're tricky to assemble when you don't know how to. It took me a few attempts to figure it out. This one, I don't know why. I think it was not pasted properly because it's crooked between this part and that part. These 2 parts were not glued, aligned properly, unfortunately. So it fits a little bit bizarrely. So it was hard to place the feet properly. So yeah, so that was a pre, of course. So I have 3, plus I have 2 set aside for me. But will they call or not? Will they forget me? I don't know. What's great is that one of the 2 stores that has one aside for me is my local one, so I can check every week and see if it's still there, and I should start inquiring and make sure that the manager hasn't forgotten me, because it's not actually identified or marked in the back, or I would mark it back of one of these things, because you can't obviously write in the back since there's 2 sides. So my army is growing, so that was one of the things I did. And then on Monday, June 2nd, and then I went, because one of the stores was near our local record store. I had to check. I spent 2 hours and I found some LPs and some 78s for a total of $27. So what did I get? I got, aside from one record, they're all in French. Mostly all French, and then one French-Canadian singer and another record you'll see at the end, plus 4 78s. So let's start with these. Alice Donna, I'll switch to French. Alice Donna, chanteuse française du ventre plat au ventre rond. Je crois que ça c'est 1976 ou 77. Moi je pense que c'est 77. $1. Right. And out Alice Donna. Actually, the reason I bought these Alice Donna records is because I have one album by her, and I recognize at least one song from my childhood on the radio. So I'm hoping by playing all these 3 albums at $1 each, I might recognize something from my childhood. Oh, this one is the older one. Oh, okay, they're not in order. Doesn't matter. Claude François ici, que j'étais pas sûr si je l'avais, j'étais quasiment sûr si je l'avais, mais j'étais pas capable de me rappeler dans quelles conditions, fait qu'à $2 je l'ai pris. Actuellement, la pochette a magané, il y a une coupe de scoff sur le disque, mais Colin il joue pas pire pendant tout, puis je suis pas mal sûr qu'il doit mieux jouer que la copie que j'ai déjà achetée il y a plusieurs années pour $1. Fait que j'ai pas pris de chance, je l'ai pris. Je collectionne les disques de Claude François, collect Claude François Records. This is the guy behind My Way. Anyway. So yeah, I already had that one, but I wasn't sure in what condition the other one was, so I picked it up for $2. I prefer to get it. This is the most expensive one I bought, $8. Juliette Gréco, La Femme. C'est que j'écoute de ces temps-ci, le samedi, une émission de musique à Radio-Canada avec Catherine Pépin, de 10h à midi, quand que je sers ma commande ou quand je fais ma commande. Puis au moins 2 fois dans les dernières années, elle a fait jouer une chanson qui s'appelle Déshabillez-moi. Puis elle est vraiment bonne la tune, franchement. Là. Fait que je m'étais mis dans la tête de trouver ce disque-là, puis boum, je l'ai trouvé. C'est de l'original, il joue assez bien, presque pas de défaut dessus. Le shrink wrap original est dessus. Fait que $8, j'ai pas hésité. Stéphane Reggiani, le fils de l'autre. Puis j'aime pas vraiment Serge Reggiani. Mais celui-là, Stéphane Reggiani, je l'aime, mais je commence à me demander, je l'ai-tu ce long jeu-là ou je l'ai pas? Mais je sais que j'ai au moins une coupe de 45 tours de lui, que j'aimais. Fait que j'ai décidé de prendre une chance. Il était un petit peu fondu sur le bord, mais il saute pas, fait que je l'ai pris. $1. Hein. Régine Les Petits Papiers, une chanteuse qu'on connaît pas vraiment ici au Québec. Mais elle a chanté des tunes, c'est pas marqué sur la pochette, mais elle a chanté des chansons de Serge Gainsbourg. Il y a 3 chansons de Serge Gainsbourg là-dedans. Il y a Si j'attends que les diamants sautent au cou, Pourquoi un pyjama, puis Les Petits Papiers. 3 chansons de Gainsbourg sur un long jeu à $1, oui. Anytime. Guy Scornick, Histoire d'amour, je l'ai déjà, mais je l'ai jamais vu propre de même en aussi bon état. Le shrink wrap original quasiment tout dessus. $1, il joue parfaitement. Je l'ai testé hier, on dirait que je n'ai jamais joué. J'aime bien Guy Scornick. Et chanteur québécois Paul Davis, que j'ai aussi découvert à la même émission de radio à Radio-Canada. Celui-là est $2, mais il est impeccable. Il y a un titre pas mal drôle. Il y a Mêlez-vous de vos affaires. Je trouve intéressant. Il fait ses propres chansons. Celui-là est à $3, mais il est plus dur à trouver, je ne l'ai jamais vu. Je pense que c'est son dernier album. Puis l'autre album qu'il a fait, je l'ai déjà depuis plusieurs années. Finally here, I took a peek. I always take a peek at the children's section. You had 2 rows of most all records I've seen before. That one was there last time I checked them, but I'm pretty sure if I left it behind it was too expensive for what it was. And because what I found now is what we see here. It's $2 now, and we see an old $8 tag there down there. So what I think he did is that I probably left it there last time because it was $8 and I thought it was too expensive, and I left it behind, and he must have replaced the price for $2, and he kind of tossed it away and it got stuck to the bottom of the sleeve. That's my explanation. I didn't ask him. But $2, yes, and it has the title song on it, which is quite short, and we hear the real sound effects of Flipper's voice. I was like, just in the first few seconds of the album, I said, oh, this is perfect. It has some stains on it to clean, but no scratches. So yeah, $2, that was my favorite find of the stack. Although the $8 Giat Greco record has a really cool song on it that I've discovered on the radio in the last years, and mostly French stuff, upgrades. For the 78s, they were $1 each. I got 4. Now, it's not what it's on the cover here. It was a bunch of sorted records in there, nothing to do with what's written on the cover. So I took whatever was out and I put my 4 picks. 3 Les Paul 78s, which I don't know at this point if I have or not anymore. But they're for 78s, they're really clean. Nola, I forgot to put them in order. 356, 693, 602. No, they're not in order. I have to switch the last 2. So we have Nola by Les Paul and Jealous Les Paul vocal trio by Mary Ford. So she triple tracked herself. And then here we have, let's skip to this one, Mockingbird Hill Les Paul with Mary Ford. This side is Chicken Reel, just Les Paul, and this one, Lover, Les Paul, and this side is Brazil, featured in the Walt Disney picture Saludos Amigos by Les Paul. So this no Mary Ford on that one. And the French one is actually a French pressing from France of a Quebec legend that actually had to start his career in France. His shows he gave in France inspired Georges Brassens to do the same. This is amazing. So this is probably early 50s. It's a Polydor French pressing of Elle n'est pas jolie and Contumace on Polydor. I don't know right now. I can't remember if I have one on Polydor. I have the Canadian issues on Quality Records, but I don't know if I have one on Polydor, so I thought that was pretty cool. There was a 4th Les Paul, but it was broken on the edge, so too bad. He had 3 Spike Jones 78s for $1 each, and really in great shape, but I was sure I had them. One could have been an upgrade, but it was a labeling problem, the same label on both sides. So yeah, that was my crazy yesterday day, my crazy Monday with my army, my growing army. I can't wait to see if I get more. I'm almost like, they're so hard to assemble that I don't have the space to just leave them lying around until I get a 4th one perhaps, or maybe even the 5th. Oh, that was, this is 5 of them. That was so funny. But the more I get, the more I want. So thanks for watching.